off. Today is day 181 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We are continuing on here at Code Wars. I believe day 181, if I'm not mistaken, marks... What does it mark? 6 months. We are now 6 months of the way through. Halfway through the year of streaming and learning to code. Halfway. We now need to basically do all of this again to actually complete said year of streaming. What are we looking for? What are we doing? Usually we aren't pondering anything else at this point except finding a CODA. There we go. What were we doing? Yesterday was a long day. Fortunately, we made it pretty quickly through that stream with very minimal assist. Actually, I don't think there was any assistance yesterday, which is awesome. Aside from Google, but it was all on our own fruition that we were able to pull through. So today, we had another long day. I think tomorrow. And tomorrow's a Saturday, which I don't know why there's lots of stuff to do on a Saturday, but for some reason there is. Which is kind of unfortunate, because my favorite Saturdays are Saturdays that are filled with nothing. Yes, ample nothingness provides the largest potential for a good time. But today was a long day, so we are going to hunt down... Actually, we already know what CODA we're going to end up doing. I'm just hopeful the CODA that we are about to tackle is a quick one. It very well could be hellish. We could just forge through it anyways. So, we have vowel count, done, disembowel, jade encasing. Did all that. Check marks across the board. Here we go. Should we just keep... I feel like we should just keep chipping down the list instead of skipping to other ones. Some of them look interesting, like mumbling, or X's and O's, or find the next perfect square, right? Or isograms. But no. We shan't, we won't, we will just simply continue down the list. Which is Beginner Series number 3, Sum of Numbers? That doesn't sound right. Shouldn't we go through, See, look at this. Beginner Series blankety blank through 5. Maybe that should be the caveat for our going down the list, is if we run into something that's part of a series and part of a series that we haven't done yet. Maybe that's what we should do. We'll check it out. So, given two integers, we may actually finally skip one. Given two integers, which can be positive and negative. Wait. What's happening? My pacing for reading the comment was off. Given two integers, which can be positive and negative, there we go, find the sum of all the numbers between, including them two, and return it. If both numbers are equal, return A or B. Note, A and B are not ordered. Fascinating. Interesting. So here's their examples. We've got get sum, 1 and 0, everything between, well, there's nothing between them. I mean, aside from the point nothings, the whispers of decimals and all that nonsense, but that's not being totaled up here. We've just got 1 and 0, no other whole integers in between, so it would just be 1. We've got 1 and 2. This guy, this is what we're looking for. -1 0, 1, and 2. That would end up being 2 because of all that noise. Something about something. It doesn't seem overly difficult. My concern is that we'd be starting on number 3 out of a series that we haven't started yet. That's bothering me more than anything. That makes my soul feel itchy. More so than just continuing down the list like we've been going. Or like we've been doing. Yeah, see all that? I think we should jump to mumbling instead. That's what feels like the right thing to do. And when we find beginning series 1, we can tackle it from there. Okay, so mumbling. Let's check out mumbling. Alright. There's no, this time, no story, no theory. The example below show you, the examples below show you how to write function accum? Examples. Accum A, B, C, D, A, B, B, C, 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 D, 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 D. Arquazeti, R, Q, Q, A, E, 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 Z, T, 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 and Y. Okay, so I kind of see the pattern here. Well, I definitely see the pattern. We've got whatever string they give us. The first letter gets printed once, capital. The second letter gets printed. First time is capital, and then since it's the second, it gets printed twice. If it's the third one, it gets printed 3 times. The first time, it's capitalized, and so forth. Rinse and repeat, right? Okay, so the parameter of accum, I think it's accumulate or accumulative or one of those. Maybe I'm wrong, but is a string that includes only letters from A to Z, lowercase, and A to Z, capital. I think we should go ahead and give this a shot. Let's go ahead and train. All right. Look at that. That is awful. Good times. Now, what did we want? We're definitely going to want to reference the Jaden case activity that we had done before, because we needed to capitalize each group that that we end up printing. I'm just not sure how we're going to implement that into this, though. But that's why we're here, to piece this nightmare together. 7, most completed. 7. And fundamentals. Jaden casing. Good. What else would we need? What else would we be doing? We'd be taking this. I want to say we'd be splitting it as well. I think we'd be splitting the string. We'd be printing it as a for loop, an if loop. Not an if loop, but a for loop and an if else. I don't think so. I think we're splitting it. We're joining it with a hyphen. I think we'd be joining it with a hyphen. Somehow we're printing stuff out. Maybe Jaden's all we need, you know? Square every digit in descending order. Let's do square every digit, see what we get with that. Okay. This one, solutions, this was for the Jaden casing, where each group, technically, array, gets a capital letter for the first part of the word. We're going to look at my solutions. And then here we will be looking at solutions and D. Hello there, little cat. Why is solutions taking so long to load? Little kitty, is this your fault? My solutions. Tiny cat, what are you doing? She's itching her face on the light. Okay, so now, please stop right-clicking. Why? You're an aggressive right-clicker, little cat. Hey, go be a little cat somewhere else. Oh my god, you furry demon. Stop scratching your face on the microphone. I wouldn't mind if you were scratching your face on the microphone. It's the fact that you keep right-clicking and your toes always want to go back a page. Thank you. Good. Just assume the napping position. Go away, little cat. Go away. There. Look. Be happy. Be furry. Oh, over there. Oh my god. I swear, if I had a cat for every time I was frustrated, I would have 3 cats. And we do. 3 cats in this household. She's the worst of them. She's also the cutest. Focus. What are we doing? We were here dealing with mumbling as we are rambling on indefinitely. What's going down? Ah, Matt Gaming and Topher. Split the array. And map the value. Mapping returns. Thank you for the suggestion, Matt Gaming and Topher. I think we just said hey. Side note. Topher, last night, I had a long day, and I was mentioning it, I think, right before or after, I don't know, whenever you left your comment, and I totally read you, I think you left a typo or something, like, what's up, and you said, yeah, sorry about the typo, I had a long day. I totally thought you were just, like, reiterating or saying, like, hey, you had a long day, me. So that's totally irrelevant to this, but anyways, I just wanted to acknowledge my lack of understanding last night in our communications. Let's get rid of this. We are splitting the string. Yes, this will most definitely, Matt, split the string, rather definitely. We will be very similar to this. Splitting the crap out of this string. That's the technical phrase. What was I doing? Jaden casing. I was looking at 2 other previous ones because the Jaden exercise takes each word in a sentence and capitalizes the first letter, which is quite similar to what I'll need regarding the first character, and then for it to stop capitalizing after the second character. So we're going to steal this guy from one of our last exercises, and squaring every digit was really going through each character in a number, digit in a number, and then squaring it. So we ended up using map before, so I figured I could reference both of these exercises, and I think that's exactly what I need. So, from the top, let's string the crap out of this. Not string, split. We're splitting. Topher, I did have a typo. I was half asleep. Totally understood, and I was quite delirious myself. And today is yet another long day, and so is tomorrow. These days just are never ending. Splitting, variable, something or other. Not variable. Yes, variable. What do we want to call this? String array. Stir. What a great variable. S dot split, if you will. No space. No space. With a semicolon to boot. Once we rip everything to shreds, we then want to do something. I don't know if I want to map stuff first, or if I want to print stuff, because this uses map too. Well, both use map. This uses constant. I'm going to steal this one just in case. We'll set up our nonsense area. Nonsense. Dee-dee-dee, die, dee-dee-doo. Dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee. La-da-da-die, dee-dee-dee-dee. La-da-da-dee, doo-dee-doo. Yarg. Copy. Okay, so somehow something's... One of these two, both are mapping. Hey, look, this one even has the same variable as previously. This one was for numbers, and it did, I don't know, what did it do? It did something like this, where it returned bigger numbers. 81, and what is that, 64, and 81 again. You know what happened. We remember. Stuff was happening with that. This one took the cat ran and turned it into the cat ran. We kind of need to combine both, right? Wait, you don't want to square the digits, you just want to add one every time in the letter. Oh, yeah, no, I get that. No, I'm not going to be doing that. It's just more of the idea of going through each letter. I don't remember the specifics. I just remember the general idea. Yeah. Kind of like, I wasn't a Boy Scout, but I can only assume that'd be like if they... I'm sure that you learn many lessons in the Boy Scouts, I would hope, but it'd be like learning the lesson and being like, I remember we had a day where we learned about that specific skill, but I don't remember what to do. That's how the last 181 days are. I don't remember all the tools and tricks that I've learned. I vaguely recall when I may have experienced something, but we're getting there slowly. Okay, so yes, we don't want to square the digits, of course, and you can just do that in your mapping. So map is what we want to use. I think this is definitely more of what we want. My concern is how do I tell it to keep printing itself that exact amount of number of times? That's really the concern, because I think this is just about a perfect fit for what we need up here. Because whatever I get, it will capitalize 0, the first element, and then it will slice, stop doing that nonsense after the second element capitalizing. So that's set. It's the printing fiasco, and it, in my mind, the way I see it is, I don't know if it's return, but for a better visual, we're going to call it print or console log. We'll stick with print right now. But something like print, I don't even know, element, like and then its index, like I times. That's wrong. That's wrong. I know it's wrong, but I'm just trying to express what I think the answer might be, and it just hurts. Matt Gaming. So, in your mapping, you have to have a number that keeps adding up in your map. Aha. So we have to have a number that keeps adding up. So I can't do x plus plus, right? Don't worry about the printing. Just try to map out the duplicates. Pseudocode everything you should do step by step. I think pseudocode, I mean, I get the idea of pseudo in general, but pseudocode I think would be to piece out, kind of like my ugly print idea. Bad example, of course, using print. Not that I need to worry about that, but trying to get the idea of what I think the code should be in general, and then we'll fine-tune it. Right now, I kind of feel like this. Copy. Variable string array. So this, I think, would be string array. And it would have a handy map function. And it would return stuff, whatever we put in. So I don't think it'd be X. So, no, it would be X. It would be X. Because it's in regards to all of this. And the string part is in regards to the splitting of the said string. What do we want to call this, though? I guess new string is an appropriate name. At some point, I believe we would be returning and joining said string. Copy. And I can't remember if it's looking for spaces to join on. I don't think... No. It's joining by adding spaces. So this would become a hyphen. Very similar to all of those. This is about as much as I have. So, yes, nonsense. All crap down here. That's my general understanding. But now it's the adding up thing. And the only thing I've got for adding up is the plus plus, because that's what I do with for loops. Is the for... with, you know, the I stuff and the I, blah, blah, blah. We all know what the for loop looks like. And then, at the end, you know, you end up with an I++. To increment up each time, I don't know where to put that. I'd like to do something similar to that in here. I'm not that guy yet, though. It's been 181 days, but I'm not that guy yet. Don't worry about the printing. Pseudocode everything you should do step by step. Right, just write down every single step. Start from what you were given. Cool, cool. All they gave us was the function stuff. I threw in, to the best of my ability, what I think I can do. Nice. And now use a for loop. So a for loop is our friend. So let me cook up a nice little for loop for all of us to share. For loop. For I equals 0, or Z for our friends across the pond. I equals 0. I less than Fook. I think it would be string array. I don't know. I feel like it's going to end up in this thing. Maybe it won't. No, it will. It won't. It will. Fuck. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I need to reference string array or new string. I think I'm referencing string array, because all the capitalization and the slicing comes afterwards. So I think it goes above. So I'm going to do string array dot length and hope for the best. I plus plus. Oh, and then curly stuff. And then something about printing. Not printing. You said don't worry about printing, but something's gonna go here. Code stuff. Code stuff. The technical term. Yeah. Copy that. And we'll put you there. What's happening in chat? Wow, there you are active. Matt Gaming is on a mission to save this ship. Good on you, sir. Okay. We appreciate it. Now, Matt Gaming, use a for loop. Split the letters into a variable. Put it in a for loop. Then then letters dot push I. So I could do, so here I would do string array dot push I think. Let's try. Let's keep on reading. I probably should have kept reading. Just do letters equals. Oh, letters in. Okay, well that's the same thing as string array. So string array equals split. So that's fine. String array. Then use letters dot push. Oh, sorry. Do result dot push, and have the results be an array. Ha. So instead of doing letters dot push, so instead of, oh, and I should be making this change. Meh. I should be doing this up here. Tab. Cool. All right, so string dot push, but we can do. Then use letters dot push, or no, sorry, do result dot push and have results be an array. At the end, you can turn that back into a string. Make a result an empty array. Then you can do result dot push letter I or something. So that can be this. Where do I want to put that variable? Should I have that variable after the for loop or before? I should have it before the for loop. So variable, what do we want to call it? Variable, I guess we could call it result. Result. So variable dot result equals, that's pushing. Yeah, result blank is before the for loop because you don't want it to keep resetting every loop. Good point. That will be our end result that we want to turn back into a string. Cool. So from here, there was fun stuff at the top. At the end, you can turn it back. Then you can do result dot push letter I. So I think that's here. So hold on, result is emptiness, a void, if you will. This becomes result dot push string array I think that's what's going down. And it's pushing this to this guy. And then from here, I think we can work results into the map. I think. Oh, result. I think. I don't think I need the plus plus. That's definitely not going to help anybody. And then down here, I believe would be... Actually, we can leave that as new string. I think. Okay. So, result equals the empty array is before the loop because you don't want it to keep repeating. That is your end result. That's your end result array that you will turn back into a string. At the end, you can use repeat I. At the end, you can use the repeat I method. Well, wait. At the end, you mean of, well, we'll find out. That will repeat something I times. You don't need any mapping. It can all be done in a for loop. Oh, so the map can go to hell. All right. Well, take that map. Boom. You're not welcome here. Gone. Map annihilated. Good. Good. Okay. Thank you. We got rid of the map from hell. This needs to be something else. I think result, hopefully. So it can all be done, which means dot repeat probably ends up in there. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm going to jump back, quickly fire through, because there was a lot of good info. Don't want to square the digits, of course. Maybe we jump back too far. Just do the mapping. So when you're mapping, blah, blah, don't worry about the printing, pseudocode, write down everything, use a for loop. Okay, we're on to the for loop. Beautiful. Split the letters into variables, put it in a for loop, then letters.push I. Just do string.split, which we had. Well, s.split. And from there, which we gave string array, do letters equals string.split, then use letters.push. No, results.push. Then at the end, you can turn back into a string. So this guy results join puts it all back together as a string with the hyphens. So that's good. And it was the repeat thing. Make a result. Then you can do results.push letter I or something. Result equals the empty array before the loop because you want to keep, because you don't want to keep resetting it. Good. So it's before. Check. That's your end result of array that you will turn back into a string. At the end, you can use the repeat I method. That will repeat something I times. Oh, that's how I know to keep going indefinitely for each one. To not just stop. Because it's not just printing the letter that many number of times. It's to keep going throughout the entire array for how many there are. Which is where a for loop also comes in handy. So that's why we will be doing the repeat I. That will repeat something I times. You don't need any mapping. It can all be done in the for loop. It can all be done on one line, really. Just use array.push stuff in here .I repeat. So then stuff in here will repeat. It'll do array push stuff in here I times. Fascinating. Well, I'm just curious. I will add the I repeat, or the repeat I to this bit tons of fun, but I am curious how it all will run now as is. I just want to see the error code difference since I haven't done any test runs. Okay, so that's all the nonsense that it's getting now. Cool. So let's see what the repeat I does. Repeat I. And it should fix all of the beautiful glory. Hopefully. So it was getting Z, P, P, G, G, L, L, N, N, R, R, blah, 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 but that's what they were expecting, but instead it just got all the individual ones. So let's try this. Run. Oh, okay, so I did something wrong. That was my fault. That was my fault. So, array is really string array. So string array I should have here. I think. Hold on. I'm gonna make the change down here. String array dot push stuff in here. No, not array. String array. No, that's result. Result push string array. Oh, you know what? I think it was I think that was wrong. I think it should have been brackets. No, not brackets. I don't even know. I'm so confused. I'm just going to keep forging ahead. I know we're getting close. Dot repeat. D D D D D D D D. I don't think it'd be brackets. I do think it is parentheses. You want to do result.push string I.repeat. Oh my god. That thought literally just crossed my mind. I didn't think the brackets was right, but I was wondering. I had the parentheses here, and I was like, you know what? I wonder if it's dot repeat. I was like, oh no, it's probably at the end, like he initially showed. I probably read things wrong. I should have done it. I should have done it. Okay, fine, next time. Okay. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. Let's go ahead and take, really all we need to do is just, hell, we don't need to do much of anything. Let's take this, cut that, paste right here, get rid of all that noise. And let's try that on for size. Haha, look at this. Look at that. So we've got Z, PP, so that's what they're expecting. The Z, PP, GG, blah, 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 blah. So it's got the P and the GG and the LL and NN and RR in capitals for some reason. We're on the right path because it's doing everything multiple times. So it's just something that I did. It's my formatting or syntax. I'm so close. Before, if it were the mapping where it referenced, you know, like character at 0 or whatever, you know what it was. I know there's nothing quite there. The for loop, Obviously, I can't set it much lower than 0. But it's missing Z. So what did I do? Maybe it's how I have it looking for stuff. Maybe I should have a space? No space for split. Because we want it to be hunting and breaking it apart at each letter. And there's no space between what we're feeding it and the tests. So no space there. Maybe it's how I'm feeding it back. Maybe it should be joining. I don't know. Maybe space? Then hyphen? That's not right. That's not right. Do result push string dot repeat blah. All you had to do was remove one parenthesis. Oh, I guess you're right. Instead of the copy and paste and destroying all that stuff. Crazy person. Ignore the smiley. Yes. Yeah, gotcha. Alright. God, what? I know I'm so close, because we can see it. But I think once I fix the Z issue, because Z is the first one. Not, okay, I keep saying Z, because I was looking at their tests. And, that's just C right here. Z is the first example. I know it changes with each one, N, but it's that first one that should be capitalized. So that's why all of these are lowercase. And why R is also capitalized. If it could capitalize just the first one, it would only continue with lowercase. So it's getting that first element. Would I do -1? Can I do -1 for a for loop? Because it's skipping that first letter. And since it's skipping that first letter like here, it's skipping this first letter for all of them. So that's why it's just 1 P and 2 Gs. Okay. Mac Gaming. So now you do string dot character I to uppercase. Holy hell, this is growing. Wait. Array, son of a bitch. Okay. Array dot push. String dot character at I dot to uppercase plus string character I dot to lowercase dot repeat. That sounds brutal. Is there any way to salvage this or do the map thing? I still have the structure for the map stuff. It's probably easier with the for loop. We'll do the plus stuff. Alright, so we had result, push, string, you can do it in a different array, but loop is probably the easiest. Don't look at what I said. Oh, the array nonsense. Try to somehow make the first one capitalized, then the rest of them lowercase. Because even though I'm still coming to terms with really mastering and understanding like how the map stuff works, I understand within the function of the map, the string.map and function blah inside the curly braces, like this makes sense. At character 0, uppercase, and then there's the slicing for where it stops from the second one, index 1, the second element of the list. It stops that uppercasing. So I know it's dumb, but I want to try -1 because I'm a crazy person. That's not going to solve my problems because there is no -1 in an array. 0. How can I get it one character before? Why is it skipping a Z, or the first one? Don't look what I said. Try to somehow make the first one capitalized, then make the rest of them lowercase. Map is basically a for loop. So if I were, I think I deleted it. I did delete it. Let me take this just as a visual aid, of course. So with all of our new stuff, we have string array result variable new string would take, I want to say it would take either string array or results. I think it would take string array. I'm sure that'd be fine, but X let's do, oh, that's not right formatting. So what's this guy returning? We've got new string, and then let's do new string down here. Let's copy, let's have 2, shall we? Let's have 2. One's result, one will be new string. Alright. So this is returning, we are receiving the first character with this one. The issue is that we don't have the multiple. So I want to add that. So it's result push string I. It's the piecing this together. Repeat I. Somehow this needs to go down here, but I just don't know where to dot the stuff onto, right? You know? If it goes before the dot in some parenthesis stuff, before or at the end, but somehow this is gold right here in the for loop. But I know I can cram it in with this, and I think it would get what I need. Map is basically a for loop. So now you do repeat. Oh, repeat at the end. Your return code dot repeat. Aha! It's this, and it goes at the end. Fascinating. And I guess I would do that at the end of the slice? No, I would do it at the end of the upper. I'm going to try it at the end of the uppercase. Because, well, I'm not sure why, but it kind of feels right. Dee 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 dee. Maybe it needed to go at the end of slice. We're just doing a shot in the dark. You know what? I don't think I works because we don't have our for loop. That's why. So, just, is it X? I guess it would be X. X repeat? X dot repeat. X either goes in here or before. Everything else is X dot something. Maybe it's a plus. Maybe am I concatenating? God, this is awful. Mac Gaming. Now your return wrap it. I need to wrap it. You even put it there with parentheses the first time. I'm just blind. Wildly pounding away on the keyboard. Okay. Parentheses your return code dot repeat. Now you need to wrap it in parentheses everything you want to repeat. I'm pretty sure. Yes, repeat X. It's in the parentheses because it's X amount of times. So, let's go ahead. And I guess it would be X dot repeat and everything gets wrapped. So let's get rid of this. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a general parenthesis. Parenthetical. It's just parenthesis. Oh no. I'm seeing things. I'm pretending like I'm seeing things in chat. No. Repeat. Deep breath, Stephen. This is normal. Everybody does this. People struggle. Not quite this much. But people struggle. So regular parentheses and a happy X to sleep inside the empty parentheses. We've got this guy all wrapped up with a dot, a repeat, and an X, and I think everyone should be happy. Blah, 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 dot repeat. Ignore the blah. There you go. You're good. I think so. Fingers crossed. Blah, 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 dot repeat. Okay, yeah, no extra parenthesis at the end. I saw that too in the comments above, but I gotcha. I gotcha. So, fingers crossed. This is slightly... Should I clear out the comment and stuff? Don't worry about the comment and stuff. Let's go ahead and run this. Boom! That's right. Well, that's interesting. Didn't like anything I had to say. But I think that's mainly my fault. Repeat X. I'm 300% sure I did something wrong. Die da 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 die. Try not wrapping it in parentheses. Sure. I could be into that. I could be that guy. Okay, we're back into action. That's good. We've got our capital letters for everyone again. Maybe it's this guy after the first one? And then it's slicing from here? Nope, nope, it hates everything I suggested. Typical. Command X, it must be... Maybe I need to slice in something else. Maybe I should repeat it. Because we're getting all of that. We also get, when we add it at the end, essentially the same thing. So that's really not changing anyone's day. See? See? But I know we're close. I know we're close. I can feel it. I'm gonna get rid... No, don't get rid of the stuff yet. You know what it is? This guy. I forgot result. We don't need, if we're doing map, I don't need result. That's throwing everyone off. Maybe not everyone, but oh god, brace yourselves. Sneezes are coming at some point, I think. I thought sneezes were coming. If everything blows up, you've been warned. What am I looking at? What am I looking at here? How would that work? I would... something repeat. JavaScript. Repeat. I don't know if I need the X, but... Repeat character n times. We do enjoy JavaScript. We do enjoy Stack Overflow. They're examples. They speak to us for some reason. Okay. $A times 10 result in blah blah blah. No. Array 11, join A, create a string, blankety blank. Now, I wonder why they have it as 11. And it returns 10. Max Gaming, you can use a double for loop. So I can super join the crap out of it. Is that what's happening? ABC repeat 3. Blah, 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 blah. See? Look at that. Look at that. Wait a minute. Should I put the map inside the for loop? Is that what's happening? Are we talking like some Inception level stuff here? Or are we going like 8 layers deep into Inception? I think that's what's happening. I think that's what's happening. I don't know why, but I'm going to try that. Let's take this guy. Copy. And we're going to cram him deep inside this. Dot repeat. I don't think this works. I want this to work. This feels wrong. Everything feels itchy. This is bad. This is bad. I misread what was happening. Hold on. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna what's going down? Okay. Matt Gaming. Double loop. No. One iterates over the string length. And something. Or wait, hold on. I skipped one. Not an extraterrestrial. What autism is occurring here? Matt Gaming. One iterates over the string length, and the other iterates over the number in the string that we're currently on. Well, no, use either a for loop or a map. No need for both. You got not an extraterrestrial. You got crabs. No. This is wrong. This is bad. Yes, no. My soul. It feels, you can feel it when you're on the wrong path, which is why Matt Gaming is here, because he is fixing that problem. He is guiding us. So we are not stacking for loops, maps inside of for loops. We're just going to stick with one. Let's back this. Let's back out of this. Something about something. We are okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. What are we looking for? We are looking for something. What's going down? Hi, Mom's feet. I like your cheetah covers. We have cheetah covers somewhere? I don't see cheetah stuff. Whose feet are those? Ah, those are my fiance's feet. Can't stop looking. Same. They look like a fresh pedicure. We're looking for medicine to rid you of the crabs. Good times, good times. But cheetah covers, what are we? Oh, I guess it looks like cheetah pattern. Yeah, it's not. It's more of like diamond shapes, continuous diamondy patterns. What's that little? Oh my god! Oh my god! Hold on, hold on. Wow, little kitty is like totally dreaming right now. Okay, she was totally dreaming. She was shaken all over. Now she's awake. Hold on. There's a cat on my desk. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Lots of shaking. Oh, it was brief shaking. We're gonna pause that and go back and can we see right? Yes, yes, and she's little kitty's on the desk dreaming. Boom. See the shaking? No. It was brief. It was the tail end. She was freaking out with toes wiggling on the desk. She's good now. She's resumed to normal napping. Also, we should go over the fact that, like, little kitty is right here. This is said cat. Those are cat toes. Boom. Back to OBS. Minor tangent from coding. See, cat feet and keyboard. That's what I'm dealing with. Sleeping cat on the desk. All right, back to Twitch chat. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right. Something. We gotta be all the way at the top. You should be studying string array methods. I should be. I should be. Much easier. Okay, I guess that was further back. We covered the feet thing. Teacher programming. Possibly. Your fiance is probably like, what the is he talking about? Exactly, yes. She like, you sleeping on the cough tonight? No. Better not have crabs. Thought you were like 15. So close. So very close. Just off by like 12 years. She's married to a professional streamer. Not quite. Where the wedding is still in the future. Her feet aren't wiggling anymore. Did she die? No, she's just little kitty is she's a hardcore napper. She's dedicated. It's more of a lifestyle than anything. Tell her I said bless you after that sneeze. Someone sneezed? Was it little kitty or the missus? someone's getting blessed in this room. I mean, it has to be fair. It's hard to judge you from behind that mic. Yeah, the mic, well, better? What's that, little cat? Hey, what are you doing? Can you guys hear her? Oh my god, she's so furry. Look at you, little cat. Covered in love and fur and stupidity. So, what are we doing now? I mean, to be fair, the mic, it's due to my setup. I'm still, well, actually, you know what? I don't think most streamers have 2 screens, but a lot of streamers have 2 screens. I'm dealing with one, so my chat is on my phone. Yeah, that's me. We're just, the only thing I really splurged for, as far as streaming gear, is the microphone. That's why I'm streaming things like Code Academy and CODEWARS, because that's all my computer can handle. I've got an old Mac Mini, and she's more of a workhorse, and wasn't really ever a great workhorse to begin with, so when I start streaming, it sounds like a Black Hawk helicopter trying to take off with the fan. It's bad. So it gets interesting. Saving up to get a better computer, that way I can stream actual games. What's that, little cat? Oh, look at you. Who wants the scratches? You do. Try not to step on anything. No. Let me get out of OBS before you destroy something. And don't ruin the code. Little kitty's alive now. It's like Godzilla. Once she's on the move, everything starts falling apart. What are you touching? Oh, it's your tail. Okay. We're getting back to almost being focused. What were we talking about? Oh, the mic. Anyways, I've got a ghetto set up here. This is where the mic goes. So it's blocking part of my face because it needs to be close enough, but it can't be blocking my one screen. And I also have the webcam, and I can't have the webcam dead center. And it's a nightmare. So we make it work. And this is the end result of lack of desk real estate. Okay. I think he was talking about your wife's feet. Interesting. Fiance, wife, same thing. Works. A lot of streamers have like 3 streams and 2 computers. Yeah, see, I was thinking of when I get a new computer, keep my old Mac Mini for, I don't know if it would actually just be the stream. I guess it would just be the streaming computer, and then set up like a gaming workstation, but we'll work on that. You need to study up on methods for strings and arrays before you do these katas. You aren't familiar with a lot of them. Very, very true. Tell your wife to stop teasing us with her feet. She's busy doing Sims. That's, that's what happens. She's attracting us with her feet. 3 screens. Yeah, I don't have room. My desk is about, like, I don't know, 4.5 feet. It's one of those small IKEA desks, so there's not a lot. It's like a plank of wood, the 4 metal legs. There's not a lot of space here. Oh god. My face is leaking things. Here, I'll spare you. Don't mind me. I'm gonna deal with blowing my face hole. Crisis averted. Mostly. Death. Holy hell. Falling apart. Okay. We're good. We're good. Mostly. Little kitty's back to napping. We can kind of breathe again. We're on the verge of solving this. I know we are. Okay. Something about something. Death. Where did we leave off on the method stuff? Study up on methods. Make sure to get familiar, yes, but okay, the 3-screen fiasco. I'm surprised your wife hasn't really responded. Does she have headphones? Usually headphones. You know, Sims and headphones, that's the way to do it. This guy is funny, sure. His fiance picked a good one. That's questionable. Oh no. The feet, she moved her feet. Dear God. Report the stream. Alright. Okay, here we go. We're going onwards to the stuff. Where are the things? We were so damn close. We've been at this. Oh god, and I destroyed something. Oh no. That was me searching for stuff. Okay. Don't mind me. We gotta tackle this. This was, in general, supposed to be a short stream, and it's already been over an hour. Holy hell, this is gonna be one of the longer Katas. We have our for loop. We were pretty close with the for loop. We were. Although we were also very close with the map as well. I don't have much more. Oh, there was things. Okay. Document.bodystyle.background repeat. We don't need that. That's for styling nonsense. JavaScript repeat. String.repeat 2 would spit that out, and that's fine. So I want repeat I. That's what I want. So if I get rid of... If I copy all of this, if I copy that, I don't think it will let me. But in almost perfect world... Oh, repeat shouldn't be... No, repeat should be there. How would I stack this? I want to put the map inside the for loop. I think I can do that. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't. Death, death, death. Mad Gaming. For the method wife dot expose feet method. That's not gonna work like the dot repeat or the dot split. Okay. We're so close. I feel like I could see it. So the for loop... I also want to set up 2 different... Oh, death, 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 death. the string repeat. The thing that I don't get is the character 0 returns the first character of the array, or yeah, the first element of each array, whatever's at index 0. And I don't get why the for loop doesn't do that, because I feel like this should work. You know, using variable result and the for loop and returning result.join. I'm not sure why that doesn't work. I recommend learning every method before doing these katas. No, understanding the methods won't help you. It's a kata 7. You should be able to do this in 10 minutes. Yeah, I've got a skill where I overthink things, and then it all falls apart. A skill I mastered at Code Academy, which I don't know if that did more help than good, or more bad than that, more bad. Holy God, we're losing it. Because now it's after midnight. Now we can't speak anymore. Now we're reaching the deeper stages of delirium. I'm not sure if Code Academy did more bad than good. Whew. That's what we were trying to say. Code Academy is garbage. Fascinating. Learn all the strings and array methods. That's your issue. I agree. Where would you recommend I track down said methods? Just Google JavaScript methods? Is there like a method farm that one can go to? Okay. Wait. MDZ? You mean MDN? I'm looking at my keyboard. Z's pretty far away from N. Okay, yeah, good. Okay. I was looking at the keyboard, I was like, wait a second, MD what now? Okay, we're all on the same page. Good. Variable mapping stuff. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to tackle all that tomorrow to track that down. In the meantime, references, arrays. Here's the array method. Clickety-click. Fruits, well, we can just bring that up here, because we're at MDN. JavaScript array. Little kitty, if you knock that over, I swear you're gonna get bopped so quick. Hey, rolling around isn't gonna help your cause. Okay. Hashtag fruits, apples, and bananas via MDN. Let's close out of said link. Just Google MDN. Yeah, array method. Same with string method. Okay, well, creating an array, looping over, at the end, removing, add to, finding the index. So fruits.push, mango. What the hell? Okay, so it adds mango to fruits. Read all of this and understand everything completely. That sounds doable. Not now, obviously, but in the future, yes. Right now, we're just trying to survive the damn CADA. Copy an array. Element M, parameters, accessing the array. 0, the first element. 1 does length. Oh, -1. That's still the second one. So when I did -1, it was just looking for the second element. Okay. Death, death, death. Yarg. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. No time. Example shows below. Examples, including... We're going to steal this one. Google the crap out of it. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see what this brings up. Stack over. Great. Russian. Beautiful. Because I'm so fluent in Russian, this is not going to help at all. Although, look at that. They did a constant. That was the other one I had. I had the map for the Jade encasing one. I also opened a second activity, which was the squaring ones, which used the constant. God damn, son of a... I had this over like an hour ago. Okay, so what are they doing with said constant? And they're doing both. So it's constant and map. Now they're doing it all in one get-go. So that's what they had in general off the bat. What they really needed, or it seems like the answer more accurately, is this guy. Wow, and there's a lot more going on here. So constant, string, split, and then map, CHI. CH to lower, repeat I plus 1, and CH character at 0 to uppercase, plus slice 1. So what they did was add everything before with the and. So all the character at to uppercase is perfect. What I also needed was the and portion, and that's the repeat bit here. Okay. Look at that. Hot damn. So now, I think I can do result push. Should I do result something or other? How would I do that within the for loop? I guess I would just stack both. So that would be the for loop, the repeat portion. So for blah, 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 right? That's what we're looking at. We'll be tacking this on with a plus, an and. Now we'll be anding onto this and blah. So really, we want to take this, copy, and put it in front of this. God, I hope so. Seems a little wrong, but I can live with that. So let's get rid of this guy. Let's uncomment this. We can get rid of return new string. We can uncomment this. And somehow this is getting crammed here. Somehow. We've got our for loop, I, blah, 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 I++ with curly braces. We have what we wanted the result to repeat, and from our map, we also have what we want to map, and it's doing the AND thing, apparently. So let's get rid of that. Tab. I don't know if that's actually needed. Who knows what's happening anymore. From here, let's get rid of some of the extra spaces. I don't think this is going to work, but we're going to try it anyways. Run sample test. Wow, it's doing something, and it's not happy about it. There is excessive repeating going on. Someone's pissed, and I think Code Academy at us. Let's try theirs out for size. Copy. Down here, we'll just comment out the top stuff because we can. Right beneath it, accune, string and stir and splitting and join. Should have completed that. Okay, let's close out of this and that. Let's give this a shot. Ta-da! It worked. 5 of 5. But why did it work? What was different? We had map ch equals lowercase I plus 1. Return result push string I, repeat I, blankety blankety blank. There's a lot of Russian responses to the... You know what? I don't actually know if this is Russian. That's a guess. That's wrong. It seemed like it. It was a shot in the dark I took. Now look at this guy. Constant string split map. Word split map function. WI. Oh, they've got 2 variables. Return W while you repeat I plus 1. Oh my god, and then join. You know what? This one makes way more sense to me. There's that. Let's comment this out. And try this one on for size. We've got 3 different ways of doing it. 2 which hopefully work. We're going to test it out now. Okay, 1 that works. You know what? There's probably some brushing up here that should be done. I don't know if this last join is necessary. Maybe a hyphen. I don't even know. Doesn't matter. That last one worked. Something's off with this one, but to each his own. Map function return, I, array, join, and some other stuff. We're going to go with that first one, because after, how long has it been? I don't even want to know. Dear God, an hour and a half. It feels like 4 days. We're finally going to back out of this. We made it out alive. We used all of our resources. Let's close out of all this nonsense, and we still understand, basically, what happened. Let's get rid of that. Good. Good. Let's run it. And we're testing, and we're testing. Beautiful. Let's destroy all of the... Yeah. No? Sure. Let's destroy all of this. Do we want to destroy all of that? I think so. Let's attempt. Does it like it? Does it like what we had to say? Boom. Green. Across the board. Successful. We survived. It was a painful day. 181. We barely scraped by. Submitting our final. Let's see what the cool kids had to suggest for their answers, and we will power this down. We survived the nightmare. Function S split map X in, oh god, hold on. S split dot map X index to uppercase array index plus 1 join X lowercase join hyphen stuff. Single line splitting with a map involved. Letters split variables for loop. What did I miss? So it was push letters I to uppercase array I plus 1. This is what we were looking for. That's what was needed to solve our nightmare. We had all this other stuff. All we needed was this. Result, push, letters I to uppercase, and array I plus 1. And then joining on all that noise. That's what we needed. So did anyone have the one we ended up submitting? The constant nonsense? I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure someone did, but... So constant... Yeah, that looks like what we submitted, but on one line versus broken across multiples. Here's what we had. Kind of. There was still slightly different. But that's pretty similar. So even our solution that we Googled and tracked down was far from the top recommended answer. So, what a fitting solution. For day 181, in the heart of the beast, we barely made it out alive. Let's go ahead and check view profile. We are 61% of the way through level 7. Let's go ahead and check home. Alright, there's that. Thank you again to Matt Gaming for stopping by and assisting as much as he did. Who else stopped by? Not an Extraterrestrial, of course. Topher Gates as well. And to anyone else who may have accidentally stumbled in here to view the stream, any and all views are greatly, greatly appreciated. In the meantime, day 181 comes to an end.
6 months out of a year of streaming and learning to code. We have finally reached that point. The adventure continues tomorrow with day 182 of the year of streaming and learning to code. But in the meantime, we are stopping the stream. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.